Right,
Hello.
Boxing
Boxing
Bros
Bros
UK.
UK. All right,
Please
Chris.
like and subscribe, anybody. Chris.
Andrew. All right, guys.
Good. Right, now we're talking about another fight on the undercard of Fury Usyk Undisputed. This is the fight of the night for me.
Yeah.
Kabayel versus Frank Sanchez. Woo.
Yeah.
This is a good fight.
Yeah, I think outside of Opetaya Breedis, I mean, there's all good fights on this card, but outside of
Fury
Opetaya
Usyk,
Breedis, yeah, is this potential fight of the night? 50-50 in it, I think.
100%. This is definitely a 50-50 fight. Like Kabayel, he's been a bit quiet, like apart from, and then on day of reckoning, he brought himself back into the game by beating Magmadov.
Oh, Magmadov did, yeah, that scary looking fella.
Yeah, like he dealt with him nicely, and he was the underdog in that fight. People didn't think he was going to win. Gave a good account of himself. So
yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. Actually, I think Frank Sanchez is obviously he's Cuban, isn't he? Frank Sanchez, is he Cuban?
Yeah, he's Cuban. He fights out of that. He's like basically they call him what's he called? Luis Ortiz 2.0 kind of thing, like.
Yeah, like well, I say he's small. I think he's about 6'4", isn't he? He's not as small. I thought he was quite like a small heavy. He's an average heavyweight, isn't he? He's not as small as what I thought, actually.
Yeah.
I think Kabayel's a little bit shorter. He likes to get in close, Kabayel, doesn't he? He likes to. Well, certainly against Magmadov. I mean, he just went to the body all night, didn't he, Kabayel?
Like, he's a good fighter. He's underestimated as well. Like he's a good fighter. He's a good all rounder. Yeah. He hits quite hard. He's good. And Frank Sanchez.
Yeah. Do you feel, Chris, that Kabayel's being a bit maybe underestimated? Again, a lot of people, obviously, Frank Sanchez is sort of being bigged up a bit in the rankings and all that. Do you think Kabayel's being a bit dismissed by a lot of people? Or
yeah, most definitely, because I think because Frank Sanchez is he's a Cuban, and all his fights, his fights have not really been competitive. Like even the good ones that he's been in, he's always give a good account of himself, and he's been not majorly active, but he's been active. He's fighting once or twice a year, every year, and no one really wants to fight him. He's kind of like a who needs him man. So everyone's thinking Frank Sanchez is like a boogeyman, and because Kabayel's been a bit inactive, he's been underestimated.
I think that the notable guy people will pick out on Sanchez's record is probably F.A. Ajagba, isn't it? He done a bit of a job on Ajagba, and we haven't really seen much of Ajagba since, have we? Really?
We've seen him fight, but he was never really that good. And the thing with Ajagba is he just hits hard. So so that it was like exciting because he was staunching people. It was like Wilder, like that right hand was just devastating.
Do you think F.A. Ajagba was like the Poundland Deontay Wilder?
Yeah, most definitely. Do you know what it was as well with F.A. Ajagba? When he shot that guy out the ring, he knocked that guy out the ring. The guy fell out the ring, didn't he? Because he hit him so hard.
Didn't the Ajagba fight that guy that walked in the ring and then walked out?
Yeah,
I'm sure that was the joke. He come in. It was something about there was a dispute about pay, right? But feel free to put in the comments to correct me if I've got my information wrong. But I'm sure it was something to do with pay, and the guy just come in to get in the ring to get his pay, and then fucked off out.
He walked in and walked straight out. And it's like, what? Oh my god, that's the shortest fight in history, mate.
You don't see that too often, do you?
No. Jeez.
I mean,
Time Booth did it. Time Booth did it as well, though, didn't he?
Big shout out to Time Booth. We'd love to get an interview with Time Booth. He's a character.
Yeah, I like Time Booth. With his funny ways. with his rose.
The only other one I remember doing something similar, right, at a breakdown in the ring. The guy, I always forget his name. The guy Lennox Lewis fought, and he kept turning his back and walking off to the corner. What was his name? Oh yeah, that's Oliver McCall, of course. Yeah, Oliver McCall, who's known to have a granite chin, but for some reason got in the ring in the rematch.
Started crying his eyes out. Yeah. You see, Oliver McCall. We're digressing a bit, but Oliver McCall, mate, he has never been knocked down. And if you're a heavyweight who's never been knocked down, granite chin, and
yeah, a lot of boxing purists say he's probably got one of the best chins ever.
Yeah, because he's not like Usyk. Usyk's hard. I think he got knocked down by Dubois, but that was an illegal blow apparently. But he gets tested. He gets hit on his chin, and he's never been knocked out. He's never been knocked down, and he's just staunch. His chin was cast iron. But anyway, we digress. I'm very good at doing that. Sorry about that.
Kabayel
Sanchez. Yeah, yes. This is a 50-50 fight. I think Kabayel, best way to win. He's got to put it on him, because obviously Sanchez is a counter puncher. So
you beat me to it there, Chris. I think Frank Sanchez seems to be better when he's kind of counter punching, and he's kind of, I don't want to say like on his bike, but he likes to kind of move, doesn't he, and pick his shots. And so
he likes to fight on the back foot, pot shot you, counter punch you. So I think Kabayel's just got to have a high work rate, really. A high work rate, stick to his boxing, tighten defense, you know.
Do you think that Kabayel sticking it on him might play into Sanchez's hands, though, or not?
Yeah. Well, obviously, like, kind of, how do they call it now? What is it? Educated pressure.
Educated pressure, yeah.
Yeah, like, so not just like go all out and empty the tank and all that, but just try and stay on him. Try and stay on him.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
so when he's closing the gap, plenty of head movement as he's coming in. Don't just walk. I mean, he's a schooled European fighter, as you've said previously, and I don't think he's going to be sloppy, Kabayel. I think he's a pretty. He's going to be switched on for this fight. I think Kabayel.
Yeah. Just keep his defense tight. Don't take any silly risks, and just try and keep a high, not stick it on him. Yeah, maybe that's the wrong choice of words. I don't mean like go Derek Chisora and just go all out. I mean like just keep him guessing, keep him working, keep him thinking.
Don't do a Joe Joyce. Don't do a Joe Joyce. Do you know what?
Definitely.
Their records are really similar, right? Both had 24 fights. Kabayel 16 KOs. Frank Sanchez 17. That's interesting, isn't it? It's interesting.
Yeah, it's just, for me, this is a 50-50 fight. I can't separate them, but I do want Kabayel to win, because I kind of like him. Like, I like the underdog, and I do think he's the underdog in this fight. I just think if he sticks to his boxing, nice tight defense, and just keeps him guessing, keeps on him, head body, stretch, keep the straight shots, keep tight defense, don't take any unnecessary risks. He can win.
I'm getting the impression from you, Chris, that your head says Sanchez, but your heart says Kabayel. Would that be right?
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of with. I don't know why, right? But what it is, I'll go briefly back to that Makhmudov fight, right? Makhmudov was being bigged up. He was kind of being, as the next beast and all the rest of it, and Kabayel looked to me, I remember thinking like he looked like a deer in the headlights in the press conference, and there was such a size, and all of the casual fans and media were sort of completely ripped Kabayel. Oh, he's going to get absolutely annihilated. And he did such a fantastic job that he actually created a fan in me. I became a fan that night. I was
same with me. I thought, wow, this kid's good.
He's decent. He's sort of gone under the radar, isn't he, Kabayel? He's sort of like, in the mix
Yeah,
now.
it's like you said
almost,
before. He beat Derek Chisora, and then
yeah.
nothing after that. He didn't really
So that was
make
7
the
years
most
ago.
of his. He didn't use his momentum and like go on to bigger things. He just went static, kind of thing.
A bit like Michael
think,
Hunter, and yeah.
I think maybe through injuries and let's not getting the right fights and just general stuff. But I do. So, what's your prediction?
Yeah, really, really, really tough one. I'm going to try and sort of give one and not sit on the fence and get splinters in my ass. So I'm going to go. I've been changing my mind all day on this one. I'm going to go for a very close split decision Frank Sanchez win. But to be honest, if it goes the other way, it wouldn't surprise me. But that's what I'm going to go.
Well, I've decided, maybe no splinters in the arse on this channel. We're gonna have to make a decision. I'm gonna say so. I'm gonna go.
Go on.
I'm gonna go. My prediction. I am going to go with Kabayel split decision. Yeah, Kabayel split decision.
The other way.
Yeah.
So interestingly, Chris, in a heavyweight matchup, none of us have called a knockout.
No, I just think that their styles aren't created like one likes fighting on the back foot, counter punching. One's got that well-rounded European high guard, tight defense, come in, jab. Like I just can't see a knockout really, you know.
No, I think.
Well, obviously, it's heavyweight boxing; it can happen.
Of course, because they're all 16 stone plus guys. I think Sanchez is elusive. I think he's going to be quite elusive. Kabayel, he's not going to be able to go body hunting like he did against Makhmudov. I think Sanchez has got that really, really well schooled Cuban style, and I think it's going to be a purist fight, this one, because I do think it's going to be one of those you're not going to know what's going to happen at any point, but it could be cagey for a while. I think it could be a bit.
I see it being a bit of a chess match, like, you know. There's not. It's going to be. Yeah, it's going to be one for the hardcore fans, really. It's not going to be the most exciting at the start.
Like us, yeah.
Yes.
Well, so just to round up, I guess now. So we've both gone for a split decision. You've gone for Kabayel.
You've gone Sanchez.
Yeah.
All right then, and then the next one's coming soon. We're gonna be doing Kovalev and all the undercards like Moses Atoma and all the other 8-10 rounders. All right, Boxing Bros UK.
Boxing Bros UK.
Like and subscribe, please.
Comment, leave a comment, all that.
Yeah, please, and like and subscribe. We need 30 subscribers.
We're at 29. We've been at 29 all day. Come on.
Yeah, come on, guys. All right then. Right, see you later, guys. Love.
Yeah, cheers.